Hello and welcome everyone to this YouTube channel, and today in this video tutorial we are going to understand what are joined reports in Salesforce. So we will start off this video tutorial by discussing a question that can we combine reports in Salesforce? If we can combine reports, then what are joined reports and when we need to use joined reports in Salesforce. After this we will discuss some of the benefits of using the joined reports. Then we will also discuss some of the limitations that joined reports have in Salesforce, and then we will discuss the steps how we can create a joint report in Salesforce Lightning edition and how we can create a joint report in Salesforce Classic. Now before we jump to the very first topic, I would like to tell you that we have created this channel specially for Salesforce. So if you are looking for a place where you can learn Salesforce, then this is the right place. So if you really like this video, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and you can also press the bell icon to get regular updates from it. Now let's jump to the very first topic and let's discuss this question that can we combine reports in Salesforce. Now we generally create reports in Salesforce to get insights from a collection of data. Reports allows us to predict the future by analyzing what is happening today. Now what if I want to analyze two reports at the same time? So to solve this issue in Salesforce, we can use the concept of joined reports. So yes, in Salesforce, we can combine data from different report types using the concept of joined reports. We can utilize data from different reports, including standard and custom reports, to form one joined report. However, in Salesforce, we can combine a maximum of 5 different types of reports. But note that we can only join reports when they have some common fields in them. Now let us discuss what are joined reports. So as we discussed earlier, a joined report in Salesforce consists of blocks, and the role of a block is to display data from a standard or a custom report. So a block is a place where we can place our report. However, in Salesforce, a joined report can have maximum of 5 blocks. So we can say that we can combine 5 reports at a time in Salesforce using the joined report, and each block can hold a single or a standard custom report type. So with a joined report in Salesforce, we can combine maximum of 5 report types, but we need to understand this thing that we can only join reports when they have some common fields in between them. Now if I talk about a block in joined report can hold up to 2000 records, which means joined reports can hold maximum of 10,000 records. So Salesforce allows us to group data in joined reports across blocks using common fields, and it also allows filtering of the data by applying filters on blocks. However, these filters on the blocks will be independent of one another. So with this, we got an overview of what is a joined report in Salesforce. Let's move forward and let's discuss when we need to use a joined report. Basically, whenever we are working on huge enterprise level data, it is not always mandatory that we will get insights from only one report. A business need may require analyzing multiple reports at once. So to answer this question, Salesforce comes with the feature of creating joined reports. For example, you want to analyze accounts with open cases in Salesforce. So in Salesforce, we can create a joined report using accounts and cases, as both the objects have some common fields. Finally, Salesforce allows us to create joined reports using standard report type and custom report type. So we can also create a joined report where we have one standard report and one customized report. So basically, whenever you require to combine multiple reports and get insights from all of them at once, we can create a joined report. Now let's move forward and let's discuss some of the key benefits that a joined report offers. So a joined report is very helpful for quickly summarizing anonymous volumes of data kept across objects. Using joined report, we can summarize more than 2 reports, and it allows combining maximum of 5 reports. So with the help of a joined report, we can not only combine multiple data but also apply custom formulas on different sort of fields. So moreover, Salesforce allows filtering of data of various blocks in joined report, and we can also group data of multiple blocks using the common fields in joined report, which makes our task very easy. Now if we are talking about the benefits, there are also some limitations of using joined report. Let's discuss that also. So in Salesforce, we cannot add bucketed fields to the Salesforce joined report. Moreover, we cannot add cross filters. Then using drag and drop filters on joined reports from field pane onto the filter pane is not allowed. We cannot apply conditional highlighting. Then we cannot alter the hierarchy of various reports. For example, accounts report, activity report, lead reports, opportunity reports. We cannot change their hierarchy. Moreover, in Salesforce, creating reporting snapshot based on joined reports are not possible, and we can also not subscribe or schedule joined report in Classic Edition. Other than this, there are certain report types that we cannot utilize while creating a joint report. So you will get the details of all those limitations in our detailed article, and the link of that article is available in the description box. You can check that out. Let's move forward and let's discuss the steps. What steps that we can follow to create a joint report in Salesforce. And first we will talk about the Salesforce Lightning. Now before I jump to the steps, I would like to tell you that for the particular example, we are going to use two report types. First one is the accounts report, second one is the cases report, and we are going to create a joint report for accounts with details of open cases. So here I have opened my dashboard. So first of all, you need to open the home setup page. So if you don't know how to open the home setup page, you need to click on this gear icon and then click on setup. Let me close this. Once you click on this, it will open the home setup page. So once you open the home setup page, we need to click on this app launcher icon, and from here you can either search for reports from here only, or you can click on view all. And if I search for reports, you can find this option. I need to open. So once we click on this option, it will open the reports section in Salesforce Lightning. Now if I want to create the new report, I need to click on this button that specifies new report. So I will click on this. Now to create a report, first we need to select any of the report types. So for the very first one, I will select the accounts report and I click on this start report option. So initially it will open the report in the standard report format. If I want to create a joint report, what I need to do, I need to click on this report option, and then from the format I need to choose joint report and click apply. So basically with this we have transformed our standard report to a joint report. Now what I will do, here you can see no record returns, because there are certain filters which are already applied on the accounts report. So what I will do, I will move to the filters section and then change this option that show me to my account to all account. This will show all the accounts. Then there is another filter that is by created date. So I want to view data that has been created. So I will change the range of this date from all time. I will change the range of this date from custom to all time and click on apply. Once I do this step, you can see I will get all the data from my accounts. So as we discussed earlier, joint report consists of a block and the report goes inside the block. So currently I have only one block, that is the accounts block 1, and these are the set of fields that are there in the accounts block. So here I can see few options which are not much useful. So what I will do, I will click on this arrow icon and then I click on this remove column. So in this way you can also remove columns from any of your reports. For example, I don't want this accounts owner column as well, so I will remove this as well. Now how we can add multiple reports? For this, what I need to do, I need to click on this add block option and then I need to select another report type. So this time I am going to select the cases report type and then click on this add block. Now here you can see first I have this accounts block 1 and then I have this cases block 1, and in the cases block 1 also there is case owner. So I don't want case owner, so I will remove this. And what I want to create a joint report accounts which have all the open cases. So I need to apply one additional filter on the cases block. So what I will do, again I will move to the filters section. Then here you can see it is showing all cases and open date is also all time. So I want to add one filter that is closed. So here if I scroll to the very last, you can see there are two columns, one is open and one is closed. As I want to apply filter on the cases, so I will move to the block of cases block 1 and then I can choose the filter. So for example, I want only the cases which are open. So what I can do, I can search for closed and then I will change its value from true to false. So then I will click on apply. So in this way, now you can see under the cases block, I have only those records which are open, else every record which are closed are not showing up. So for this case also I can remove this closed column. Next, now let's understand how. Now with this we have created our joined report. The next task is to save it and run it. So I will click on this save and run option. Then here I need to provide the name for my joined report. So I will name it accounts with open cases. Then you can also provide the description for the report, and then you can also select the folder where the report will be saved. So in my case the folder is private reports. I will click on save, and once the joined report is been saved, will open the joined report in the view mode. So with this I hope you all understand how we can create joined reports in Salesforce Lightning edition. Now let's move forward and let's discuss how we can create a joined report in a Salesforce Classic edition. So here I have opened my dashboard, Salesforce dashboard. So from here I will first move to the classic experience. So for this I will click on this view profile option, and from here I will click on this switch to Salesforce Classic. So it will open the developer edition in the Salesforce Classic overview. So for example, if I want to create a report in Salesforce Classic, what I need to do, I need to click on this plus icon, and then it will open the all tabs page, and from the all tabs page I need to search for report, and these are the reports option. I will click on this. Once I click on this, to create a new report I need to click on this new report option, and from here again I need to first select the report type. For example, for this I will select the accounts report type. So I will select this accounts, and then I will scroll down and click on create. Now once I click on create, it will open the report editor in the standard report format. So here we can see it has opened the report, but it is in the standard report format. So what I can do, I can apply filters from here. For example, for show is my accounts, I will click on this and select all accounts. Again, for the date field there is a custom range. I will change the custom range to all time, and now here you can see I got all the data. But again, for this also I don't want all the columns, I can remove certain columns. So for this I click on the arrow, drop down arrow, and click on this remove column option. So I can remove those columns which are not useful in my report. Then what I need to do, I need to create a joined report. So if we look down closely, there is an option that is tabular format. I will click on this and I will click on joined option. So by clicking on this option, it will form my standard report to a joined report. See, now you can see earlier it was showing only the accounts report. Now it is showing reports in blocks. So you can see accounts block 1. So now I need to add another report type. For this I need to click on this add report type, and from here I need to choose the report that I want. So for example, I want the cases report. So I will click on this, and then I will click on OK. This will add the cases report as another block in our joined report. So this time you can see another block has been added. You can see the name of the report, that is cases, then the block name is cases block 2. Again, this report also have certain columns which are not that much useful to me, so I will remove the case owner column. Now I need to create a joined report for all the accounts with closed cases. Earlier in the Lightning edition we have created the report for all the accounts with open cases, and for this one I will create a joined report for all the accounts with closed cases. So I need to apply an additional filter on my cases block. So if I scroll down here, you can see the cases block 2. I need to add one filter. So I want to apply the filter on the closed column. So I will select the closed column equals, I will click on this option, and from here I will choose false. Sorry, I will choose true. Insert selected. So in this way I have applied one filter where all the closed cases are true. So I click on OK. Now you can see in the cases block all the columns are those which are closed. So for the open column I don't want this, so I will remove this column. Now in this way I have created one joined report in my Salesforce Classic for edition. Now I need to save this report. I will click on the save icon. Then I need to provide the name. So I will provide name as accounts with closed. You can also provide the report description if you want, and from here I will click on the save and run report option. So once the report has been saved, it will open the report in the preview format. So from here we can analyze the reports easily and get useful insights. So with this, we have come to the end of this tutorial session where we have covered how we can create and use joined reports in Salesforce. So if you really like this video, you can press the like button, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials like this. Thank you so much for watching this video. We will see you in the next one. And here are some more suggestions from our side that you can watch. Thank you.